What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. One thing that I had to learn in building wealth is that you have to learn how to say no. And that's something very important, because what happens in people's journey in building wealth, or, they're trying to change their finances, they have a hard time saying no. They say yes to everything. And what I mean by that, when saying yes to everything, they say yes to, you know, making these purchases, buying things that they don't need, not really sacrificing. And in order to build wealth, in order to change your finances, and in order to, establish wealth, you have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to sacrifice for the future. And it could be a very hard thing, because we are living right now in the present. We're living right now. And a lot of times people want to please their flesh right now instead of sacrificing for the future. If you're a man or a young woman who's, for example, I'm just saying, 30 years old, you want to please yourself right now. You're not thinking about, when you're thinking about making a purchase, you're not thinking about, hey, if I don't make this purchase, this is going to help the 40-year-old version of me. This is going to help the 50-year-old version of me. You're not thinking that. So it's that self gratification that people love, that people desire, that that causes them to be able to or want to make purchases and maybe spend things that they shouldn't buy, essentially. So what I want you to take from this is that you have to be able to tell yourself no. You have to be able to delay some things that you want to do right now in the present in order to be able to establish wealth, in order to be able to change your finances around. So you may have to say no to a vacation. You may have to say no to a purchase, that you want to buy, a car or a certain gadget that you want to buy. And that money that you have, it can go towards debt. It can go towards investing. And then you will reap those benefits. So it won't be, right away. You won't be able to see benefits right away, at that present moment. But think about maybe a year from now. Think about 2 years, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where that money that you were wanting to, possibly buy on a gadget for like $1,000. Say you put that money into the stock market, and now, the stock market is up, 10% next year. And then, the capital gains that builds on every year, that money is growing. So you have to be able to look towards the future. And that's the key for all of us, and all of us can struggle with that because, like I stated, we are in the present. So we try to live or satisfy our flesh in the present, but we don't want to delay gratification for the future. So you must tell yourself no. And I don't think no one is perfect in that aspect, because we want to have fun. We want to enjoy the fruits of our labor, but we have to be able to tell ourselves no. And that's going to be the key in changing your finances around. If you are in debt right now, you have to tell yourself no and work towards your debt. If you want to start investing, you have to tell yourself no on purchases and then put that money in stock markets. You have to tell yourself no. So let me know what you think about this video, and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Let me know in the comments what you think about this message and what's your thoughts about this. So I appreciate you guys, and hit that like button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.